ball off Giannis, and I don't think they figured out how to correct it.
Pretty much live now. Hey everybody, YouTube. This is Poor Man's Commish, your Warriors Credential Insider, one more time, and we are here today. We're expecting Brandon Payne pretty soon, but also we have Rebecca Lick, as usual, WNYU, and also from Let's Go Warriors website and all the special content that you sometimes see. Daniel Hardy, Weaponized Joy.
What's up, y'all?
So what do we got here? Let's start with Rebecca. Let's give us your pregame thoughts of Orlando here and us in general. What's the injury situation? I guess Wiseman.
So for us, it's Wiseman, Chris, and Clay. So
Wiseman is still feeling pain in his wrist.
My guess is it's probably a lot of precautionary, but who knows?
Well, he's feeling pain, so you can't do anything when you're gonna hurt. I mean, it actually hurts.
Tell me about it.
And then Looney is still out. But then on the other side, Orlando is also has a lot of injury stuff.
Markelle
Fultz is out. Aaron Gordon is out. Jonathan Isaac is out. Al-Farouq Aminu is out. Cole Anthony is out. Evan Fournier is out. And Michael Carter-Williams is out.
Sheesh.
So pretty much that leaves this roster with Vucevic, who has been playing like an all-star, has been an all-star the past few years, is going to be a big cover for, probably a combination of Draymond, obviously, but then you'll also probably see Pascal on him a little bit. He's averaging 23 points on 48% field goal shooting, and can also step outside and hit the three. The Magic are 9-16. A lot of that he can contribute.
Steve Kerr said he's playing like an all-star this season in the pregame.
Vucevic? Yeah.
Vucevic, yeah. Good news is if we don't have on this broadcast, on this live, if we don't have Brandon Payne, which then I will actually update in the comments, we have a backup, and that is our friend Benzino.
Hey.
Let me see if he's around. Brandon, there he is. Be Payne. Sorry to make you wait there. We were busy doing the pregame and I had to do stuff. Everybody, welcome Brandon Payne. Coach Brandon Payne.
How we doing, guys?
Yes.
Good, man. How you doing?
Steph Curry's trainer.
All right, man.
In the flesh here with us once again to do another analysis of everything Steph in the first quarter. And we had that last game, and I actually have some analysis and video queued up for that. We're gonna do that tomorrow morning ASAP, and some of it will come. It depends on the length of the videos, but we also have an opportunity to even dissect those things further with Brandon Payne live again with us, just in case we missed anything. So what'll happen is we'll splice together a video of the actual live, and then there's some things possibly that we can add on top of that. Anyways, we're kind of making it up as we go, but it's great to have you, Be Payne.
I thought Brandon was coming to give me some advice from my shoulder. I thought that's what it's all about today.
Yeah.
You watching the game too?
What's going on with
He's
his
in
shoulder,
rehab.
man?
Car accident. Yeah.
Yeah, a little car accident trouble.
That's no fun.
Car accident during a pandemic. That sucks. That must have been. Yeah.
Make sure you send out something in our YouTube chat.
Yep. Thanks for the reminder.
So, what have you been up to, Mr. Payne?
I'm busy with these
Oh.
guys doing a lot of film and coaching. And so it's been a
I know what he's
coach.
been up to.
I was coaching through a mask last night, so I was yelling and screaming.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, doing
Did you guys
media,
win?
all that stuff. It was just practice last
Oh,
night.
okay.
So, yeah, practice. So recruiting and doing all the things we have to do for that, and practicing, getting ready to play, starting this weekend, and we're going to be real busy.
Yeah.
So that's one of the benefits of me being here is being able to coach and do a little bit more with my voice.
You got that Tom Thibodeau going right now.
Yeah, I do. I did Greg Papa radio today, and I listened back to myself talking, and I was like, man, I don't sound great today.
Hey, B Payne, let me know if you got N95 masks for what you're doing. You good on that?
N95 mask? I've got Under Armour masks. Which,
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Send you
I
a
guess
couple, just just in case.
I could always use some extras.
Scary situations.
Yeah. So here, the kids actually have to wear masks while they play. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean,
that
must be
interesting.
tough, but I feel that it's probably safer.
Hey, those kids are hooping in masks. They really love the game.
Okay,
and they'll get stopped if they don't have it on correctly. They stop the game and make them pull it up and everything. So it's a big deal.
Now with a coaching mentality, because you use that as like an extra timeout, like kid, take off your mask real quick.
No, you can't take your mask off. You can drink under. You can drink water under.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so I got some stuff for you, B Payne. Couple things.
Okay.
So actually, I know what we can talk about tomorrow. You've been really, really busy. But first of all, and this will segue right into your article with the San Jose Mercury, which we should talk about tomorrow because there's a lot of interesting
stuff. Was it good? I hadn't read it yet.
It was excellent. Like,
okay, I'll make sure I check it out.
I thought I've heard everything from you, but there was actually more stuff. Anyways, in the pregame, Steph was a lot of Steph questions because he's been going off lately. One thing was Steve said, "Oh yeah, he said this before, but he just looks stronger. He is stronger, and it looked like we saw him, and it looked like he gained 5 pounds of muscle." So, what's the official word? How you told me this, and I forgot. But what did he gain this off season?
He doesn't, honestly, our goal is always for him to look like he's gained, but keep him about the same weight. With him, because movement is so important and fluidity and mechanics are so important, being a little bit heavier sometimes isn't always the best, is not the best answer to getting stronger. So, most of the time we're really focused on trying to get him as strong as he can possibly be and kind of like this 195 to 198 range, which is really is where he feels comfortable. So I would say he's on the higher end of that right now. And again, when you're dealing with an extended calendar that we had to deal with, you're able to get more focused on the things that can help you with that. And so I think you're seeing, his body's changed a little bit. But you're also seeing a guy who's just now physically starting to come into his prime. And I talked about that on the radio today with Papa. Again, where he is at 32, 33 is where a lot of guys are at 26, 27, 28. So, he's just developed a little bit later physically. And now you have a guy who's getting into his prime physical peak to go along with all the skill that he gained out of necessity when he couldn't score with physicality. And you got a pretty good player.
We also got a really good follow-up to that question from Chris Alvarez of ABC asking about the mentality of it. One really cool thing Steve said is that, Steph's like a quarterback in his 10th or 12th year. He can just see all the coverages. And so just his mind is just so sharp right now. But real quick, Rebecca, let me do the official photo. You ready, guys? Except my phone's in the way. There we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Okay. I got a notification. I had to clear it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Jeez.
Now I can tweet that out but so Daniel and Rebecca, go ahead, run with it because I'm gonna go do stuff.
Rebecca, would you like to go first?
I mean, I think this is, I don't want to say a must win because we're playing well, but if there's a game that we should win and need to win, it's this game. In a lot of different ways. This is a Orlando team that's very injured, and very short-handed. So if we don't take advantage of that, I feel like it's just us lapsing. Like, it's when the West is this close, the idea of losing a game like this just should not happen.
I like it. I like the verve there. It's hard for me personally to go with it being a must-win this early, but you're right. These are the kind of games that do bite you in the butt later on. I'm just kind of prefacing that so in case we do fall into a trap game, I'm not too crestfallen and heartbroken. But yes, we should win this game. But hey, that's why they play the games, and I'm sure Orlando would love to come into the city and steal one.
I think that you gotta kind of take into account that it's a game you should win and a game you need to win in a fairly convincing fashion. I think the metric for success tonight is whether or not Stephen and Draymond have to play in the fourth quarter. I think that's, you want to win this game, and you want to make sure that neither one of those guys need to spend any time on the court in the fourth quarter. Now that's easier said than done. Even
Right.
though Orlando's very injured, they still have a bunch of guys getting paid a lot of money to play basketball. So, they still got guys that can play over there. They are certainly injured at the point guard position. I believe Cole Anthony is going to miss some time in addition to what, they've already lost Markelle Fultz. So they're very hurt there. But yeah, I think your metric is, does Stephen have to play in the fourth quarter? And personally, as much as I love watching him play, I hope he doesn't.
Well, going back to what you said earlier about, Steph not necessarily wanting to bulk up to lose his efficiency, but still wanting to be strong. I looked back at some footage from the 2016 season, especially that Cavaliers series where they were just literally like assaulting that man, like, clawing and grabbing and scratching him. And I look at him now and he's like double the size to me. Was there any incentive for you guys after that series once you saw how, they're going to beat him up a little bit with the incentive like to Michael Jordan with the Pistons to get stronger?
The incentive was really to get healthy. If you remember, he was a little bit, he wasn't quite 100% during that series. He was still dealing with the knee that we had from the Houston series where he slipped on the floor there and had a little bit of a knee issue. So, if that would have been the regular season, I don't know that he would have been playing at that point, at least not the minutes he was playing. So I think it was really more of let's get healthy. And then, you understand finals basketball now after being there 2 times in a row, and you understand the physicality that comes with that, and you have to address it. And we did.
Is there a particular defender from that series that you felt like gave Steph the most particular trouble, or do you feel like it was a team effort and he was injured?
I think it was more as he just wasn't quite at full speed. I don't think there was anything defensively they did that was revolutionary or anything like that. Or
he definitely cooked them the next year and the year after that.
Yeah, I don't. It wasn't really anything that they did. It was just he couldn't separate. There was a couple of times, especially late in that series, where he actually got singled up with Kevin Love and just couldn't separate. And if he couldn't separate from Kevin Love, he just wasn't himself. And that's kind of what we were dealing with there. It's not an excuse, but it's just reality. It was what it was.
I remember when he dove to the crowd, hurt his elbow too. That was crazy.
Yeah, he had the bursa sack off of that too. And funny that thing still kind of comes and goes.
Get out, really?
With just a little bit of swelling. It doesn't hurt him or anything. It doesn't get in the way. It's more of a nuisance more than anything else, but it still kind of comes and goes.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had those actually playing just rec league.
Yeah.
It's like, ew.
You were diving to the stands, Rich?
I have to wear elbow pads all the time. Like they have those now.
Anytime I see a hooper with elbow pads, I know he's coming to the lane strong.
Yeah, he's bringing it right there.
But anyway, good stuff.
Yeah. I would expect for him to be in attack mode fairly early tonight in terms of trying to get to the rim. He's had some success with that for a few straight games, and he's doing a really good job with it, and he's having fun doing it. So I think you're going to see a little bit more of that tonight.
comparing what he's doing now with just basically just, unleashing the cannons, because we need him to right now. When you compare that to what he was doing when the team was during the dynasty, KD, Clay, healthy era, his point guard skills don't come up a lot as far as people describing his game. I think we're going to see a lot of his ability to get others involved in a time period. And it's not happening at the level that was then, because we don't have Kevin Durant and Clay, obviously, but he's still playmaking. When you look at him this year, is it a thing where in his mind he knows he has to score more? Is he still playing the same game?
Well, I think if you go back and you look at maybe the first 5 games or so, he was still trying to be a facilitator, was still trying to get guys involved. And I think, he had kind of a light bulb moment where in the game where he got really aggressive early, and how everybody kind of fed off of his aggression and his rhythm and his speed. And I think then he knew that he had to kind of have a little bit of a different approach to get these guys going.
Gotcha.
And, it doesn't make one better than the other. It's just all circumstance.
That makes sense.
I hate to interrupt, but I just tipped.
Where are you guys?
I'm tipping right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So we should pause. We should pause, Rebecca.
Rich, what are you at?
Dan? Hang on. Let me check with Dan. Dan, where
Golden
you
State score. Should I pause?
Yep. Tell us where to pause. So where are you? What's the clock?
I'm 11:45.
Dan, what's your clock?
My clock is the stupid app out the way of my screen. 11:18.
Oh,
okay.
So
ahead. Pause there. We'll catch up. I'm at 11:20. Well, I'll let you guys know. Here we go. 21, 20, 19, 18.
I'm at 24, 23, 22, 21, 19, 18.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, I got to pause.
All right. Ube rebound.
I don't know if I'm – where are you guys again? One more time.
I'm at 06, 5, 4.
I'm 11 flat.
Can you catch up, Rebecca? Brandon?
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at. We'll check it next time. So Draymond missed the 3.
Mr. Payne, did that 5-game stretch coincide to when he had the cornrows in?
Did. Yeah.
So you know what? It might have something to do with it. I don't know.
I wasn't upset to see it removed.
I don't think anyone was.
I love the homage to AI, to Iverson. I love that part, but
he had the rose the entire off season too.
Oh, he did?
He did, yeah.
Wow.
What is yours? I'm at 12 and counting.
12?
Like 10, 12 and
I'm at 10:09.
Yeah, 10:09.
I'm out of bounds right now. But we're out of bounds. It's dead clock.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when it inbounds so we can try
and inbound turnover.
Touch. Yeah. Okay, cool. Pretty even. Close enough. If something great happens, just go ahead and scream, whoever wants to first off. Backcourt violation on Magic. Because, sometimes we have people in the chat that actually do not have the stream in front of them. So we try and help them out. Okay. We got some of the same people in the chat. Welcome back, people. Yay, they got a whistle for stuff. Dribbling in the paint.
Now that's one thing I'm sure you can comment on is the lack of whistles.
You've been waiting.
that go in Steph's direction. Is that something like you guys have just kind of come to accept at this point?
Last.
Raymond assist.
I got to make sure I stay outside of the NBA's ability to find me. But it's something that we don't, we don't talk about it too much, but it's just kind of understood that it's just the way it is. And, you can either cry about it, complain about it, or deal with it and learn how to play with it. And
that's funny because like 90% of the league cries about it.
One T steal.
And I'm not saying he's exempt from that. I'm sure when he's out there, he's complaining a little bit.
Oh, but, 1T again. Oh, back
But
row.
it's not something we spend a lot of
Back
time
row.
talking about.
Right.
Yep. We talk about it a lot, right, Rebecca? And I always have to just say, we got to move on.
Hey,
You can't
your
change
problem
it,
tonight.
so you got to learn how to deal with it, right? You can't change it.
Well, it's a lot
I just
easier.
get frustrated with it.
Definitely
So I
psychological. Yeah.
I do too. I get a little frustrated from time to
All
time.
right. Wiggins fade.
there we go. Got the curl in on the
7-4
Wiggins
Warriors.
fade.
8:40 to go.
I love Draymond on the Vooch. I love it.
It's exactly what needs to be happening. And then I like Wiggins, kind of sticking around and watching to help a little bit.
Hey, I am a
'Cause he's
huge
been-
fan of Wiggins. Huge.
His defensive percentages, he's guarding and keeping his opponents to like under 40% shooting.
That's ridiculous. That's a
I'll
foul,
tell you
right?
something. I admire you guys' energy to keep up with all these stats and things. If I didn't do my job, I would. If I didn't have the job that I had, I certainly wouldn't keep up with it. But I admire the energy because it takes time and effort to figure out, number one, what statistics are important, and number two, to keep up with it. So
How
I
else
saw
can you win
recently-
Twitter arguments? Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
See, I
I
stay
leave
off the
Twitter at this
so-
point.
The last thing the world needs in a Warriors basketball game is me on Twitter. So I stay off of it.
Seriously, yeah. I'm about to retire from Twitter on the precipice. Anyways, still 7-4, 8 minutes.
Good defense from
All right,
Wiggs.
let's go.
See,
Steph.
like a
Defensive
perfect
rebound.
example
Here
there
it
of
comes.
just getting the contest
Look at
without
that
fouling.
hesitation. Oh my goodness, be Payne.
Oh, Oubre.
Love that stuff.
Now,
Way to go, Red.
Brandon,
Red
I'm sure
Oubre.
you're-
You know what?
His defense
He
is
stuck
like
with
top
it.
10 right
Got a
now.
little snubbed by the rim, but he stuck with it.
Beautiful cable car numbers. Love that. Timeout. Clifford of Orlando. 9-4 Warriors. 7:43. So right there, we saw a quick couple moves there by Steph. What can you say about that little sequence?
Well, I mean, the thing is, when you you make it look the same, whether you're shooting or driving, you constantly put the defense in conflict. So that's really our goal offensively is we want to keep the defense in conflict, put them in positions where they have to make decisions as to whether they're going to sit and stay back or whether they're going to jump out at you. And when you have such good footwork and when you have control over the ball, you can change speeds with the ball and you can change speeds with your feet. You become very, very difficult to guard, even as a passer. And that's what you saw there. So he's using the same footwork that he would use to create space as a shooter to make him a driver and make him a passer.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that is
That's
some
pretty tough.
elite level stuff.
It's pretty tough.
Now, how much of that did Monte Ellis teach him?
I can't speak to that. I wasn't around then. I'm sure he took something away from Monte Ellis.
Yo, Juan Toscano was a hater. No, I'm just kidding.
I saw his.
That was hilarious.
Hey, I was one of the
Don't you
main
love
ones.
Wando?
Like, why are we trading
Whoa.
Monte? Monte's the future.
Oh,
that's what I was saying. I
That was
didn't know
your
what I was
worst
talking
take
about.
ever, right, Daniel? Yeah. It's literally on our website. The most popular article ever written on our website was Dan saying his worst take ever was going with Monte.
Oh, yeah?
They roasted me.
Yeah.
You know what the crazy part was? They roasted
Rightfully
me like
so.
they didn't believe me at the time. At the time, remember, they booed Joe Lacob, the owner, for trading him. So I wasn't alone in that regard.
Yeah. I'll never forget that. I was there. I was
word?
partially
Somehow,
credentialed, but yeah, I was there. It was crazy.
Somehow, after I saw the Warriors' latest valuation compared to what his purchase price was, I don't think that he minds the boos too much. I don't even think he can hear them because when you got that much money, you can have all kinds of things made for you, so you don't even hear the boos.
I will
When
confess,
you get
Joe
that
Lacob
kind of
was
return.
right. Joe Lacob was right.
Joe Lacob was right about a lot of things. If you look at how much money he's going to make on, if he ever does sell, he's been right about a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm not going to question Mr. Lacob anymore. He's earned
like
that.
The Magic's point guard problems might have just got a little worse.
Oh yeah, walking off.
All right, we're back. Doing a little press.
Well, you can do that when they're down primary ball handlers. You can extend pressure.
Yeah. Yep. So there was Steph probing a little, see what he could get away with, right? Then back to Draymond top.
Yeah.
Oh, Oubre. Juan, sorry. I got to enlarge the screen. Juan with a strong move, but couldn't finish. That was pretty tough going against Vucevic. He gets the rebound there. Here they come. Steph resets the Oubre up top. Here they run it.
Oh,
That back screen. Too much.
Yeah, Steph didn't stop, and he kind of hugged up a little bit, so he got called on the back screen.
He is confused by that call.
Wow.
His look is so fun.
Where are you at time wise?
6:45.
6:48.
6:45.
Perfect.
I'm a little behind.
Well, it looks like Orlando can't score, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's not really an offensive clinic we got going here right now. But,
yeah, 6:32 in the first, and only have 9 points. But at least we're holding them to 4.
Tried to baptize.
One blocks a dunk by Ross.
Oh,
this is one of these. A case as a coach where you get your group in there and you basically tell them, so far we've sucked, but they've sucked worse. So we're in a good spot. All right.
Look at Juan. We're going to have to convert this guy later this season, is what I'm figuring.
Gotta keep him.
We can't afford to lose him. Yeah.
Well, I think the question is, can you
3? Hey, knocks that down.
Can you commit multi-years to him? Because that would be the requirement, I believe, to convert him, correct?
Was that?
I said the question, I think, will be, can you commit multiple years to him? Because I believe you'd have to have a multiple year guarantee to convert. So that's
really
that might be a tough ask, given the roster construction and the flexibility they need to create.
That was a good point. I love JTA, but that's a good point.
Yeah, there's potential dominoes falling, and Orlando scores easily. Later in the season, I had this discussion with NBA Insider, so we'll see. But if something happens, you could see dominoes falling.
I'm sure there'll be some movement.
Wiggins
somewhere. They need a little bit.
Yeah, so I think there may be some movement.
Oubre rattles a little mid-range in. So that was the kind of shot at the beginning of the season he wasn't hitting.
Wait a minute, where are you? I'm at 507.
Where's everyone else?
Yeah, I see. I just
5:05.
We're just getting to Oubre. So you're about
how did I get so ahead?
I'm at
447.
You got that good internet.
50, 49, 48, 47.
It's not internet. It's not streaming.
Oh yeah. Because I'm on the live feed and you're ahead of me.
You know what I'm surprised the Magic haven't done yet is they haven't really Steph from deep. Woo!
Oh, he jacked that. Oh, Steph.
I'm surprised the Magic with their scoring issues haven't tried to Vucevic being good in the post. Ooh, it was a nice finish there by Bacon. I'm surprised they haven't tried to post up a little more. And I know you have one of the best post defenders in Draymond, but still,
posting up Draymond's kind of like suicide.
Or trying to force a switch in post up, because other than that last nice finish by Bacon there, they haven't been executing at all on offense.
It's tough to completely go away from what you do when injuries happen. So, they're a spread team just like everybody else now. It's tough to abandon that when you have injuries that happen, especially mid-game. That could be something they might adjust at halftime, but to do it on the fly like that could be tough.
Juan finds Steph, but missed the three. Steph would be the blue and the gold. Curry 8 tonight.
Although, Becca, that does bring up a great point about the state of the post up in today's NBA, because every time I turn on TNT, Chuck and Shaq are furious.
It's just hard. It's hard. Back to the basket. Basketball is tough because analytics tell you the shots they're taking are not the highest valued shots.
Right.
And so that we've gotten really analytics heavy in the NBA.
Steph wants that one back.
Yeah, he should want it back. But that's why you see all the post-up opportunities come off of the ball screens.
See, and that was kind of a little bit of a post-up by Vucevic. He missed the shot, but that's much higher quality look than they've gotten so far. Steph.
Ooh,
they'll start
Steph.
wide like that. Good look.
Trickled out.
So they are rolling him after the ball screens. They're rolling him straight to the block. Ooh. Leave the backboard up there.
The only player you really see with like a pure post-up lately is, sometimes you'll still see it from, I feel like, LaMarcus Aldridge. But it's really Embiid, I feel like.
Oh, Embiid is eating in the block. And
that's just because of the pressure.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of perimeter scoring.
That's always
around
a fun matchup, him and Draymond.
Well, you know what? That's what fascinates me, because, like, with Ben Simmons there, I think Doc Rivers is the first one to use him as just, like, nonstop cutting. I love it. Oh, good block.
He's a facilitator. Ben Simmons is a good facilitator.
I figure if Doc can win with Rondo, he can win with Ben Simmons.
3 minutes.
Good block. Oh, Draymond.
It was good defense. Very good defense.
Ooh.
I have a question from the comment section for you, Mr. Payne.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. So Anonymous, who is one of our frequent watchers, wants to know, when Curry was injured last year with the broken hand, what kind of stuff did you specifically work on if he can't use his hands to shoot? Did you focus on cardio? Just wondering kind of what you focus on.
Since that was during the season, he really worked closely with the Warriors staff from a strength conditioning standpoint. When I got to him, once he was getting closer to playing, it was more about reestablishing the connection with that left hand. So getting the left hand stronger. And it was kind of tough for him, because when he came back, anytime you have a surgery, you're going to have some dead spots from a nerve standpoint, some things that you can't feel as well as you wanted to. So, while you're not leaning on your left hand very heavily to shoot the basketball when you're a right-handed shooter, you still have to feel the ball. And so he had a few little things we had to work out, just getting the feel back. And that was the tough thing, because there was no way to put a timeline on that. That's one of those things that just kind of comes back when it's ready to come back. There's no rehab for it. So it was really just establishing the feel. And it was kind of a tough thing. It wasn't easy for him to come in. It took pretty much until the middle of the off season before, it was all the way back. So it was a little bit of everything. I mean, there was a lot of ball handling. It was basically, we did a lot of left hand specific stuff just to get the ball in his hands, and just getting him back to shooting, because he'd never gone that long without shooting. That was a long time to go without shooting the basketball for him. So just, getting shots back up, getting used to shooting on the move again, and getting the feel back on the left hand was really what we focused on.
Hey, Brandon, I have a follow-up to that. And I forgot whether it was in the ESPN article or Yahoo article, but you had said, and it was kind of confusing of a read. You told Steph, wait, stop shooting. Let me come to you.
It was your video. It was your video that I saw. It was something that you posted on. It was something you posted on Instagram,
Yeah,
on Instagram stories. I was sitting in my office in Charlotte, and you post a lot of the post workout shots that he takes, and he was shooting on the left wing, and you were taking video behind him somehow, or somebody was, and I believe it was you, and his left hand was rotating behind the basketball. And it was happening because he couldn't feel it very well. Wow. And what was happening as the left hand rotated behind the ball, it was pushing the ball, and that's why he was missing left a lot. So I had to just say, chill out for a day, and I'll be there, and we'll get it worked out.
Batman, okay.
I'm gonna have to go look that one up. I'll hit you up later.
I've got it somewhere. I've got it. I had to do the screen record on you. I had screen recorded it and sent it to him today. This is what's going on. Just stop for a little bit, okay? I'll be right there.
That is a cool story, man.
Yeah, really cool. So anyways, we're back. Orlando, what happened? They got an and one, and then they missed the free throw. 17-14. 2:22 to go. We got 2:22 left with Brandon here.
Steph behind the head to Mulder in the corner and triples.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's bread and butter play there, Payne.
Oh yeah. I mean, he draws even the one step of help, and it opens up room for another really good shooter to hit a shot.
Mm-hmm. You knew that was coming. That was out of the timeout, so Kerr had something coming.
Their ATO stuff is really good. After timeout stuff they run is really, really good. They typically get the shot they want every time.
Yeah.
And it's interesting always to see who they decide to run the play for. Like, I kind of noticed to start the second half, they'll kind of go to the guy who's kind of having an off game so far to try and heat him up a little. To get Mulder hitting another. Let's get him heating up.
Flash.
Yeah. That was an offensive rebound, right, by Draymond that set that up. Broken play.
I believe so.
Has Mulder had those tattoos? I can't remember. I noticed these little things.
Ooh. Come on.
Okay, so what happened there, Coach? What happened there, Coach?
He got him. So the read on that was the defender's hands dropped, and when his hands dropped, his feet stopped. So we have what we call an escape step off of that. So if you see their feet stop, you escape out. And he just went what we call escape between and created the space and hit the shot.
Has the almanac been made yet of all the terminology you guys use?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
We're going to need more right here.
Yeah. He's rolling now.
Hand down, man down?
Wow.
Yeah. That's part of what he's reading. I mean, he's seeing a bigger basket now. So I would expect something very aggressive here when they get it back on the 2-for-1. That was a 2-for-1 shot he took. Another good shot.
He loves those.
He does. He gets excited about the 2-for-1s. I don't know if you've seen him go a little faster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I get a free shot to launch from wherever
I
want.
He does. Here it
he
comes.
hits that.
No, he didn't.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Steph Curry has changed the game.
That was a little heat check right there. He probably had another second to create, but that was a good end of the quarter. Good defensive quarter for them.
Okay, so this is crazy, right? So this is the state of basketball now. You're his trainer. He just jacked from half court contested. And you're like, hey, no, second early, good shot. That's insane.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've seen him take so many and he's hit so many and he's frustrated about it now, I'm sure. It's our definition of good shot, bad shot doesn't really apply to him. I've always said, and I've said it for a long time right now, that the best shot, the best play in basketball is a Stephen Curry shot. And I believe that. And he has the ultimate authority over what is a good shot and a bad shot for himself. I think, I think he's earned that.
Going back to that last one that we just saw.
Yeah.
It seemed like he just got the ball a second too late. Is there any thing there?
On that one
or-
he took from half court right
I
there?
don't have benefit of replay, but seems like they just off by a
his
little
right
bit.
foot was behind his left. If you go back and look, his right foot didn't get completely rotated around, so he ended up kind of heaving the ball. So he pulled his chest, the ball missed left. And it's because his right foot didn't get up a little bit.
Seemed like he got the ball maybe a split second too late. I've been in that situation in my rec league and just like, whoops, I forgot how much time's left. So maybe Draymond.
A little different out there.
Yeah, forgot.
Big bodies, big court.
Yeah. True. All right. Anything else that we should be looking out for coming up this game or whatever specific stuff?
Again, so that their rim protection is not very good. So I would expect that they're going to probably press up on him a little bit earlier in the possessions, and so the nail attacks and the rim attacks are going to be there for him. So I would expect them to get to the basket quite a bit. And I would expect Mulder and Damian Lee and even Oubre and Wiggins to get more looks, because now is the time when the gimmicks start coming out, right? After he gets a little bit hot, you'll start to see the box and one with the hedge help, and you'll start to see this, what we call a soft corral, which is basically a really soft double off of a ball screen that's just designed to control where the ball goes, not necessarily chase you. You'll start to see some of that, and those are a little bit tougher to drive on. But when he gets head up on somebody, I think you'll see him try to put his head on the rim.
Thank you so much, B Payne. Go rest your vocal cords.
Okay, we'll do.
Contributed so much content to Dub Nation the last couple of days, last week. So thank you so much, and I'll be in touch.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank
guys.
you.
Have a good night.
Take care, boss.
Have a good one. Okay, talk to you guys. Bye-bye.
All right, what do we got here? You're shooting a free throw. What is that?
Defensive 3 seconds.
Okay. 29-20
Also, Frank Mason III will not return.
Oh wow, really?
Wow.
Strained right groin.
Oh no. Yeah, Vooch is getting super aggressive now.
Oh, with Draymond out.
But that double is so clean. He hasn't had much room to operate.
All right. So same old, well, not same old.
It's interesting, actually. We haven't really seen Oubre with Wiggins.
Yeah, exactly. Oubre with Wiggins. Pascal.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Yeah.
Man, he's be paying, giving me some work tomorrow. Man, I love all that terminology. So
what was it that you said? Hand down, man down?
That's from old Coach Mark Jackson.
Wow. Yeah.
Hand down, man down.
Hand down, man down.
Yeah, that's a nice little reference there. Weaponized joy. I mean, it's great to always have the nostalgia. Every time we have you on, there's some bit of
Oubre at the end of the shot clock hits the deep three.
Big.
Okay.
That's big.
That's big for him. When he starts to see it go through.
Cash. Yeah, I was in high school when Mark Jackson was announcing, so I was actually listening to his calls like, wait, this got to be a better basketball player. So hand down, man down. My hands were always up, on defense.
Eric Pascal with the impressive closeout there without fouling the 3-point shooter. And that leads to Vucevic, another foul. Terrence Ross wants to jack them because they're down 10.
With the clean cornrows from Ross today.
Our ball.
Oubre, open again. And there he is again.
Uh-oh. We going to be championship. Uh-oh. Watch out now. If Oubre's hitting, give us a ring.
Right. Oh, I have neglected the highlights. Sorry.
I haven't.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've neglected to follow up on your work. So they blow a bunny. Here comes Oubre.
Oh. Wait, no, really? It's not a foul?
Oh.
No, not a foul and off
Pascal's got to do with Pascal what he does best.
Good defense. So yeah, for sure. As soon as my arm is good again, I would love to help you spike that stuff up for sure. So next week, hopefully. Oh, that's a good block. That's a good block. That was clean.
My stream just screwed up, so I need to recalibrate with you guys soon. Sorry.
All good. Oubre's feeling it, per usual.
Oh, that was. Oh, we're gonna get a Wanamaker drive. Okay, I appreciate him not jacking up a 3.
Yeah, good. Big rest with the shot clock going down.
Yeah, no,
Can you
I'm
tell me
sure
where you guys are?
I'm at
What's your
9:10.
clock?
I'm
Great.
at the same.
Thank you.
Vooch, 2 of 8 from the field to start. But he's like a walking double-double. Him and Sabonis. That's another guy who still works in the post.
Sabonis, learn from his daddy.
Wait, what? It's only 3 highlights? 4.
There aren't. It should be 5.
Good box out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of them are Steph threes. Oh, Oubre blocked. Terrence Ross has always been a good defender.
He's super athletic.
Got good length to him and high verticality.
For sure.
Double on Vooch. Kicks
Travel.
it out.
That's a travel. Oh, bang.
Ennis again. Basically, Ennis and Ross are going to cast away.
Yeah.
Right?
Oubre, heat check. No good. Wiggins grabs the offensive board. That was a dangerous pass. Pascal recovers. Oh, we're going to get a hoist from Wanamaker. And unsurprisingly so, doesn't hit it. You know what? I don't mind that. Usually they're those early in the shot clock ones from him. So if it's down at the end, I don't mind it.
Rebecca, if you can just retweet every highlight that you tweet because it's in the thread, then Twitter screws up threads, so you have to retweet it in the video.
Each one? Do you want me to do it now or do you got it?
No, when it happens. Like doing it now would mess up the thread.
Got it.
When you tweet it and it's a new tweet, go ahead and retweet that so it's on top.
All right, I
That's
just did the most recent.
That's
'Cause
the
it was light.
downside of threads. Okay, where are we at?
Where are we at?
35-28, almost free throw for Ross here.
I'd like to see a little more ball movement in this second unit. Other than just settling. There we go. We're starting to get a little more. Wiggins on the block or on the posting up. Nice spin move.
Oh, Wiggins is so athletic.
Little overpassing.
I thought you just wanted some passing. Now it's too much passing.
Well, they got it. They turned it over.
Wait, Rebecca, just housekeeping here. I see 4 highlights. Am I missing one somewhere?
There should be.
Oh, the first one is disconnected. Okay. It is what it is. Can't go back.
First one's disconnected. What do you mean?
Oh, good block.
I went to the Twitter timeline. I click on the thread. There's 4 highlights in the thread.
My bad.
Great block.
I just need to know. So that one must have been the first one. Yeah, that was a 2-2. Okay, we're good. As long as I know.
All right, timeout.
Timeout, 35-29, Warriors. Minute mark, 6:54. So we should see Steph pretty soon. Check the live chat. What do we got, people?
Interesting stat by Slater here. Oubre just passed 30% from three for the first time this season. He was 2 of 30 at one point. Now he's 24 of his last 51.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. All right, let's do it in our chat.
Yeah, I just checked it. Not much, but you can go ahead and whatever. Because I'm going to go do highlights for TikTok. So you guys see the morning shoot around Steph Curry IG story of him passing the Curry brand bus. That's
Yeah, I saw that.
it's always fun and stuff. And then Marquise Chris videotaped himself on an IG story of him walking. So
Right.
first time walking since breaking the leg.
That's huge.
Yep. So we had Clay, Marquise. So we had Clay took off the boot, put back on the boot. So that's, I guess, on and off. And then now Chris walking around. So slowly but surely. But yeah, when I was talking to the NBA insider, you know, he's been very, he graded Oubre as pretty low just because he can't shoot. But lately he can. So maybe he can, you know, turn this guy's opinion. But he was just thinking that the Oubre contract is going to be a tough one to determine. Potentially a lot of money in that, and we'll see. We'll have to see who's available in the offseason. That's
what people haven't been seeing, at least with Oubre, is in that same kind of stat look that I was looking at. When it comes to his defense, in that same article that I was talking, or tweet or whatever it was that I saw, Wiggins, we are the only team with 3 players in the top 10 for defensive field goal percentage. So both Wiggins, Draymond, and Oubre are all in the top 10 in the NBA for their defensive field goal percentage.
Wiggins Euro draws the foul.
I love his Euro.
Yeah, so that makes it tough to, you know, then you talk about the defensive identity. So I think it just depends who's available to pick up this offseason. We'll see. But I think they do need some extra scoring punch wherever it may come from the bench, second unit wide. But I don't know. I don't know who's going to be available. All right, Steve is upset it wasn't a shooting foul. Yeah, I'd be mad too.
Oh.
And Wiggins misses the spin jumper.
It's definitely tough to evaluate the future of this team, considering you have a nuclear weapon in Klay Thompson ready to come back at some point. And having Steph and Klay and Dre on the floor just makes everybody look good all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking just big contracts left and right? So you want to be sure that you got a championship contender next season, and that's the thing. That's what's going to get scrutinized. Steph finally comes back. 6:17 to go. Draymond back. Only up 4.
Sit down.
So with this free throw, they could only be up 1 possession. And then let's see how they remember what B. Payne said. Let's see how they guard Steph. Wanamaker's out there too, though, so he's initiating. All right, so they got, what is that?
We
a
led by
longer
10
guy.
at the end of one.
Damian
But that
misses up top.
bench unit was a -7.
Yeah. Dang.
Terrence Ross is
Ross
jacking.
firing away. Yeah, he's got green light tonight. Well, he
He
always
can
does.
get hot and be
He doesn't
good,
know
but
anything except green
sometimes
light.
he just jacks. Damian, no.
I love
Oh,
Draymond
boy.
directing traffic the whole time. Like, no, go here, go here.
Yeah, by the way, we got Pascal in there.
I noticed that too. He was like, Pascal.
Pascal and Draymond. Interesting. You know, Kerr's still experimenting with these combinations. Plus, they're
And tie
small.
game.
3-ball. Orlando. Come on, guys.
13-0 run.
13-0 run. There you go. Oh my
Wait
goodness.
for Pascal to
That's the way
stick
it
with
goes.
it.
These guys are getting paid a lot.
Blew the layup, but Pascal was right there. Clean it up.
Mo Bamba in.
Mo Bamba.
He's
Under Armour guy. He got another 3. But let's not forget, Mo Bamba got Steph to sing the Lil Nas song. What's that called?
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. Yes, he got to sing that. So we owe Mo Bamba that Instagram story. Mo Bamba. Only I would
turnover there.
Yeah, turnover. Down 1. I
That was a quick break for those two.
don't want to blame the bench.
You know, as much as we talked about Orlando being injured, they're pretty injured too.
Yeah.
EP and Wanamaker -13.
A piece? Yeah, it's got to be right.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, they're not missing.
Oh my goodness.
These young guys, it's long tooth, thank
All right,
goodness.
Steph, come on.
They're feeling it now. Like, hey, we got a chance to win this.
Trap game.
And it's
And
holding
there's that
Steph
guy.
off ball.
That
Made it,
was so
even though of the pass interference. God, man, they just do not
that
call
sidestep. That sidestep is disgusting.
Can't guard him.
Let's watch Ennis next time. He's gonna hold Steph. Watch.
They all hold Steph.
Yeah.
Jump ball. Draymond, 6 assists.
Yeah. He had 4
Steph
in the
already.
first.
With 15, 6,
Jeez.
15 points,
Oh,
6
he shook his
rebounds,
head.
3 assists, 2
Shook his
steals.
head at Ennis. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Love it. Love the arrogance.
Ennis played that so well, it was irrelevant.
Yeah, it was one of those within 2 feet height degree of difficulty, which he is shooting like 60%. Unreal.
Yeah, he's a legend.
We need to.
Where's
now
that
he threw it
going?
away.
Was that a shot or?
It was a scoop alley-oop type thing, but it didn't have a chance.
Oh my goodness.
What the? Ennis again? This guy.
No, yeah, maybe. Or Bacon.
Guy.
Dwayne Bacon.
Oh, Bacon. Oh, man. So Bacon, Ross, and Ennis are like, got the AAU vibe. Let's just fire away and bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. That's
Well,
tough.
so we are now down 3, timeout Kerr, 3:07 to go.
Yeah.
Plenty of time, but
We have 11 points in the second
could be
quarter.
beating this team. That thing. And just like B-Pain was saying, let's try not to have Steph and Draymond play all that. I mean, it's still plenty of time, but struggles.
I mean, it's the kind of game where if you lose, it's going to be tough for the fan base because you kind of pencil it as a win.
Every loss has been a tough one.
But for me, I'm looking at it like, man, like, you know, like this team is still a work in progress. There's still a lot of things they've learned. And if they lose here, it's a lesson that they can take with them for the future. So either way, you know.
Yeah, the problem is we don't know how long that'll take. I kind of said 32 games, 30 to 35. And the reason why I said that was because I compared it to the last time that the Warriors had a full training camp, like non-dynasty type era, and that was like 2015, when they had 27 days of training camp. So I kind of extrapolated that, and that was covering 7 preseason games. So that's how I got to like 30 some games. But then it might even take longer. That it could take all season. That wouldn't be great, but you know. And then at that point, maybe you're like, nah, screw this. Let's make some changes. So you just never know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Hopefully sooner than later.
Losing Clay, losing Chris, and then losing Wiseman, back to back to back. Like, those are the things that cripple teams. And, thank goodness we have Steph and Dre and Wiggins and all those guys. But how many guys can you lose before you start saying, okay, it's a problem,
Yeah.
I mean, if it was that easy to win without those guys, we wouldn't be paying them so much money,
Yeah. So, I mean, all along I've been like, oh, this is fine. Let's just add Clay. We could even keep almost the exact same roster, and I'm cool with it. And I kind of am. Then I talked to the insider guy. He's like suggesting all these changes. So I don't really know. And you know what? Honestly, I don't really care. Like, whether they trade Oubre or not, I'm still going to be there filming Steph and Clay shooting around. So I'm going to be happy. And we're still going to win games. We're going to win games.
Right.
All right.
Juan is really
assist Juan. Man, Juan, we got to keep him. Got to keep this guy.
I like him.
Just really finding his groove in this offense.
I feel like he can only get better. Oh, 3 seconds on Juan. There's a little
I thought he stepped out.
No, he didn't. I was watching him the whole time because I was praising him.
I was too. I
was like, yo, get the hell out of there, my guy. And he didn't. You have to fully jump out. I've had many an argument with my referees in my league about that. Yo,
yeah.
That's the cool thing about my league is we do NBA rules.
Okay.
It's called Dream League, so you feel like you're in a dream. Got to get you out there, Dan, when you're rehab.
Oh, for sure, man. Dude, coming up, everyone knows about Dream League. Everyone loves it. For sure. That's where everybody I talk to in 24-hour fitness will say, let's take it to Dream League.
Really? Oh,
tough make there, but look at Wiggins. Even got back up there for the second contest.
Hitting everything. 46-42, Magic. 220.
Oubre, corner. No.
Come on, baby. Shank that one. Short. But you see how Vucevic was running out at Steph and then rushed back. Oh, boy. Let's hope they go cold. Uh-oh. Vucevic downhill. Draymond lost him for a second. That's all he needed. Guys,
he picked him up super high, though, right? Whew.
Yeah. Yeah, Draymond knows he lost that battle. I need a game left. 156. Okay. Let's look at these highlights.
Yeah, I like me some Vooch, man. He can definitely hoop.
Yeah. NBA for you. A lot of good teams.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, back in the day, he'd be like a power forward, small forward type, and now he's a center.
Yeah. Steph gives it up really quickly to Wiggins, who takes it on 2 people but draws the foul.
If he can actually hit his free throws. He has been great, except for that.
What's the percentage right now?
It's like in the
2 games ago, it was 65. We know that much.
Oh, he's shooting like LeBron, huh?
Yeah.
LeBron's at 65%?
I think like 70 or something like that.
Wow. Surprisingly low.
He's going to make the 50-40-70 club.
This season, he's at 67.
Yeah, that's not good in the NBA. That's good for high school.
I mean, he is like Karl Malone size. He's a big guy.
LeBron's
Wiggins.
at 72.
Wiggins.
Oh, Wiggins? Yeah, it's not good for Wiggins at all.
Hey, may both though.
Yay. Drink.
Shouldn't it be drink when he misses one?
Well,
Steph,
it's flipped. That's why.
just dancing on him. Ooh.
Gotcha.
That's disgusting. That's truly disgusting.
That is. That may be, what's the mark there?
Dude is 6 of 9 in the first half.
Got
Hasn't
every
taken a
eyeball
shot
on him.
from anywhere else.
Oh,
And we still are hitting. Terrence Ross. He must have at least 50. Here's Steph.
He checked, no good.
Does not answer. But Ross must have at least 50 points, right?
Sure.
Dang. Sorry, not looking
Ross
at the
has-
box score.
It's not Ross. Oh, jeez.
Oh
Good
my
Lord.
goodness.
We just gotta
It's-
withstand this. I'm
It's
feeling.
Okiki. He's 3 of 3 from the field. Ah,
Triple team fighting out. Oh yeah, that was too much. That was too much traffic.
guys got to move around him.
Steph literally drew 5 people. Well, Steph could also not throw that pass too. That's tough. That was a tough pass. And that's when you remember he's like, oh yeah, he's like 6'3", because these dudes are huge. He's trying to get the ball through him.
We are down 7. Where's deficit so far?
A lot of hungry Magic players trying to show that they deserve some minutes.
Was that a putback? No, it went in. Okay.
All right. Last possession, maybe. No, it's not. 9-second differential shot clock. Draymond setting the offense. Loses the ball, gets it back. Finds Wiggins on the wing. Wiggins.
To shoot that.
No good. Short. Why is he always short?
Right?
Uh-oh. I'm amazed that missed. You know what I mean? Orlando misses at the buzzer. God, they're killing us on the shootings. Whoa, let me look at this box score.
They're 7 of 14 from 3.
I'm sure Steph's going to detonate the second half.
Yeah.
I think Steph's about to go off. Even though he's already been going off.
Everything else is pretty much even.
Literally outside of
9
Mulder.
turnovers, 10 fouls.
Ugh.
10 fouls.
Outside
Still
of
fouling.
Mulder, no one. Outside of Mulder and Steph, everyone else is just bricking from downtown. Oubre's 2 of 6.
Not bad for
Wiggins
Oubre.
is 4 of 8 overall, 1 of 3 from downtown.
Yeah.
We've seen some 0 of 6. We have seen that.
We've seen 2 of 18. Yeah. So that's how we deal with angst here. We laugh at it.
We're
Don't go in the
actually,
comments. Yeah.
I mean, outside of, our percentage shooting from the field, like that's really where the big disparity is, because outside of that, we're actually pretty dead even in pretty much every other category. We're dead even on the boards, same in assists, same in pretty much steals and blocks. We have 3 more turnovers than them. We have 9 turnovers. They have 6. And then we've been called for more fouls, but what's new there? So the big
gotta stop that.
the big difference really in the game is we're 11 of 30 from 3. They're 7 of 14. So they're shooting less and they're making them.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of free
I mean,
throws,
if
too.
it was just Steph and Mulder from 3, we would be at 8 of 13. But unfortunately, it's not just Steph and Mulder.
I mean, the fact that we only shot 2 free throws for the half is terrifying.
Compared to their 10 of 12.
Yeah, that's a huge disparity in a game where you're down 8 and they made 8 more free throws. That's tough.
Yeah.
So maybe we should not shoot so many threes, attack the basket a little bit more, a smidgen, a tiny bit,
Just a tad,
or just keep jacking them. You know. Hey, I'm at home on the couch. What do I know?
Why can't everybody on YouTube that comments? Why can't they be like you? Why? I got into it so badly today and yesterday. It's like I'm done. I decided I'm done.
You were arguing with YouTube commenters? Rich.
All the time. All the time. Yeah, right.
They might be robots. They could actually be robots. Created to vex you.
No, not the venom that they spit. Are robots that bots that complex that they get in a conversation with it?
I don't know, man. 2021,
anyways,
bro.
I'm done with that. I'm either just going to delete them or spread the kindness. I've decided I have to, because one of them just went psychopath, and they emailed the Warriors to complain about me. And
what?
Yeah. So I found out about that. Oh, because I lashed back on some people that lash out at the Warriors. But see, the thing is, I told the Warriors that I've been defending you the whole time. Like, what it'll be like, oh, fire Kerr after a loss, and then they'll comment first, so they'll instigate it, and then I'll come in, shut them down, and then they get mad, and then they email the Warriors. So those of you in the comments today, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you email the Warriors some good stuff about me, and then they'll see. Yeah, just email the Warriors, say, hey, Rich at Let's Go Warriors, doing some great stuff, always has erudite discussions, and you may have heard some stuff, but that's just these negative commenters out there in social media. But we're different, and he's helped organize us a little bit, the ones that are positive and everything. And so spread some love for me. So from now on, I'm trying to just spread some love.
All
so
right.
I'm not gonna go in those rabbit holes with those demons anymore. So help me out. Commenters, seriously, help me out. I brought you Brandon Payne. I mean,
meanwhile, there's a comment I think in the YouTube that I think you're just gonna love.
Love, or love meaning hate? Let's see. Everyone is different. Let's see what you mean. Well, what happened?
Right under that.
Jeremy Lin?
Saying we should just trade or waive Wanamaker and sign Insanity.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, I guess I have to do a video on this. Right now, a lot of it's the timing. Like, okay, let's say Jeremy Lin rolls off, 8 great games in Orlando. By the way, we're at a timeout. Everyone's going to be like, oh, he should be signed, and the Warriors should have signed, But at the time we signed Wanamaker had just had a great bubble playoffs, number one. Number two, Jeremy Lin had just played in China, where, again, this is Bob Myers had to do something at that point, right? And he'd just come off China, which had just come off 2019 with the Raptors that sucked, right? He was a nobody on that team. So it's kind of hard to sign Jeremy Lin at that point, right? So now let's fast forward. Now Wanamaker's played a few bad games here and there, and everybody's saying that. I mean, first of all, we could give Wanamaker some more time, but secondly, we waive him then that $2.25 million goes against the Bucks. Still, the tax on that still goes against the Bucks, and then we have to bring in Jeremy Lin for that. All of that is going to go against the Bucks as well. The veterans minimum and the tax on that. And so to do that, we're going to pay. We're paying 150 million in taxes. We're going to add another what could be 10 million as a repeater. It could be 10 million to that with no fans coming this season. Does Jeremy Lin give you that much more? Does he translate into that many more wins than Wanamaker would have? Like, is that really worth it? I mean, this season, I don't know. So I'm like, you know what? You might be right, but why don't we just wait until the off season? Because I don't think anybody's going to sign Lin to multi-year. They don't do that for veterans anymore. It's always year to year, like swing cut, like year to year for veterans like that. And so we could just reevaluate this at the end of the season. Like, we're probably not going to make a championship run this season. And so the Lin versus Wanamaker thing, why do we need to do it right now? Right? So that's my thing. You might be right that Lin is better than Wanamaker, but to the extent that we would pay extra taxes for what? Like, we're going to make a championship run? I don't know. It's such marginal, right? I don't know. So that's my take on, I think people are right that maybe Jeremy Lin is playing better. We wouldn't know until we threw him in. No one's ever going to know unless he gets signed by another NBA team and he shines with that other team. We'll never know. But yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Maybe Lin is better than Wanamaker right now. But signing him, it's a lot of math there. Tough. All right, I'm done with that. That should be my video right there.
There it is. There it is.
Slice it. Yeah. No, that's really what we're doing with these lives can actually spawn quality videos like you did with the draft night.
Tons of videos.
Oh, that was great. We had Brandon Payne. We had
Travis
David Alexander threw down the gauntlet, and you were able to slice and dice that one perfectly. Like, what did he say again, Daniel?
Better than David Robinson and Anthony Davis at one point. He will be.
James Wiseman? Yeah. Man, that was great stuff. He loved it too. I mean, David Alexander, you can tell he's the type of guy that will throw a gauntlet. Who else do we have? We have Travis Walton. Travis Walton had
he was hilarious.
Insight on Draymond's defense and team defense, reads and stuff, and slice and dice that. And then you had all of Travis Walton's colleagues posting the video that you sliced and diced onto their Instagrams, and Travis was reposting all of those. That was
sick.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. You should get on social media more often. Just kidding. Don't. You're not missing anything.
I try here and there. I try here and there. But I get lost and just give up.
That's my daily diss of Twitter and Instagram. But you guys knew that already, commenters. Sorry, can't resist. All right. Anything in the comments, people?
Just anonymous continue to cast.
Well, guys, my painkillers are finally doing their thing. I'm going to log off before I start drooling. But this has been super dope, and I expect to be back soon. And I'll get healthy and healthier and able to hang a little longer. I'm dying right now. I'm about to conk out, man.
Conk out, get some rest, man.
All right. I appreciate you guys.
We'll
be in touch. Here. Let's go, Warriors.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Weaponized joy. Okay, so yeah, comments. I mean, it wasn't a diss on Jeremy. Nobody. Okay, maybe that was kind of harsh, but he wasn't really given the opportunity for whatever reason. Maybe, I mean, you gotta come down to just maybe in practice he wasn't doing a whole lot. And just Toronto had the rotation set. I mean, you had Fred VanVleet coming off the bench. Like, Jeremy's going to usurp Fred VanVleet. So he just didn't get an opportunity. But my point on that was that with that small sample size, like Jeremy Lin playing 1 minute here, 1 minute there, how could you how could you make a decision over Wanamaker this offseason? There's no way. So that's my 2 cents on that.
I don't think he would make us any better.
Yeah, there's a whole bevy of fans that feel that Lynn wouldn't actually be better than Wanamaker. So I'm not gonna side one way or another. I don't know. I'm just saying that signing
There's more
Lynn
to it than
is
just
a whole lot of gymnastics.
yeah.
If Lynn would agree to be paid only $5 million, then yes. That's not how it works. He would get the veterans minimum. He would be more than happy to play anywhere for the veterans minimum, except on the Warriors. There's no. I mean, to move Wanamaker is too much for this season. Right now, today, that might change. There might be an injury. Something happens a month or two from now. So we'll reevaluate a month or two from now. But I don't know if it'll change much because Jeremy Lin coming in to back up Steph, is that going to translate into so many wins? I don't know. I don't know that because you got to make that balancing decision of the books, the financial, the tax, your repeater tax. I don't know the exact number, but for sure it's at least the same amount. So like whatever the veterans minimum is, say 2 million, then they'd have to pay 4 million total at least. It's probably more than that. That's why I said about 10 million probably. And if they can save a little money here and there, 10 million bucks here and there during a pandemic, when it might not translate into a whole lot of wins, then maybe. But then, I mean, let's face it. Let's see what happens. A couple months from now, maybe Lynn goes bonkers in G League. Bonkers meaning has really strong assist games, plays awesome defense, runs the Warriors offense to a T, whatever. Not insanity, obviously. Even he said that. Okay, let's say he does go with insanity. Now you got scoring off the bench. Okay, yeah, maybe at that point you do go. All right, let's do this. Cut Wanamaker. Let's do this. So we'll see. But as of today, probably not. We got to see Jeremy have more reps. But we're back. We're back. I went on a rant there. Hope that made sense, D.
It made sense.
See, I'm turning over a new leaf. Trying to go with kindness.
All right. I
We're
just
back.
inbounded.
Yes, me too. Perfect.
Okay.
I'm so excited about this half. Let's go. Down 8. Wiggins brought the ball up, which is interesting. Maybe they saw something.
And
And then he turns it over, but gets it back, but he turns it over again. Net, a turnover for Wiggins. And he loses them, but gets back. That's what he does so well. Like, I'll lose you initially, but I'll get back. Come on, Steph. Oh, off rim. But yeah, it's like when somebody passes Wiggins, yo, look out. Because, like, he might come back and disrupt. Oh, no. Vooch. Dude,
come on, guys.
Magic
Please
are
help
this good?
Steph.
Are the Magic this good, or are we that bad?
Mulder. No.
Oh, Mulder, by the way.
Is starting the second half.
Yeah, I'm confused here.
Juan.
Juan, thank you.
That's interesting.
Totally forgot about Juan. Duh. I guess, you're down.
Hey, much needed.
Top. So Kerr's like, yo, we're down, whatever we were down. 7? I can't remember. At half, we need some scoring. We love you, Juan, but we need some scoring right now. No Ross.
Yes.
In and out, thank goodness. Vucevic all over Steph. No call. Over the back. Booch Island. Bye-bye. Is it okay to say island when he drives past them too? Or is it only on the step backs? Oh man, I forgot to do the highlights. So next time out, I got to do that. TikTok. Vooch, no good. Oubre. Let's go, guys. Oh boy, Oubre. Yes. Thank goodness.
All right.
Oh, goodness. Thank goodness. Only down 3.
Foul on Wiggs. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's Steph's first non-3-pointer.
Oh wow. Wait.
Look at the confidence, though, that Oubre stepped into that. That's what his shot was lacking in the beginning.
Confidence?
He had no confidence. Yeah. Booch off on the baseline.
Missed.
Steph pushing the pace.
We're at that point. Gotta hope the Magic misses. Swing, baby.
Steph, corner.
Too slow. There we go.
And
look at Wiggins set the pack. Yes, Wiggs.
That's 7.
58 all, 9 minutes. Juan on his feet, cheering.
Timeout. 11-0 Warriors run, including threes by our current big 3 scoring wise of Oubre, Wiggins, and Steph. 3 from each.
I love the fact that Wiggs made that pick for Steph.
That's what they've done so well lately. And you can see it, like it changes even more each game. And I think someone wrote an article about it. I don't remember if it was Let's Go Warriors or not, about how the other players are starting to really understand how to play with Steph and like benefiting from playing with him. So realizing, cutting back door, kind of doing stuff like that. But then you see Wiggins and Oubre making these kind of realizing, like you see them realizing, hey, we're playing with Steph. We don't just have to shoot the ball. Like they've realized, like you've seen like evidence where like Oubre from the beginning of the season, he wouldn't necessarily make the extra pass. But now you see him making the extra pass to Steph because he realizes how great he is and that he will get his shots.
Yep.
So it's really just growth there. That just
gotta get Benzino on. My bad. Sorry, Ben. Man, I have so many to do in the game. Let me hit him up here.
Benzino, my pal.
Okay, I gotta go copy the Zoom link. Copy. Bam. It's too bad I didn't get him on earlier. I would have cut it in the comeback. Hey, we got 42 watching. That's pretty cool, guys.
How many?
42. Appreciate it, guys. Should I do a live tomorrow with the Santa Cruz Warriors? Hit me up in the chat.
Isn't it like
yes
really
or no?
early?
No, it's actually. Let me look it up. I want to say 4 p.m. Yeah. One problem is the Warriors might be having practice at that time. So I don't know. We'll see if that happens. We'll know in the morning. All right. Terrence Ross tells that away. What? Oh. Oubre held him. Whatever. Let's see if Benzino's on his way. No. Not yet.
Hey, Steph with the closeout on Vooch, but offensive rebounds.
Oh.
Kill you.
Wait a minute. You know what's crazy? I watched and then I texted Ben. When I went away, we had the rebound. What happened? Like we were jumping to get the rebound, and then we didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Mulder. Oh,
Mulder.
he's got hops like that.
Tomahawk. Assist Draymond, which is
He had hops like that.
great. How many assists for Draymond?
What the hell is that? Ennis?
8 assists. Oh, he made again? Jeez.
Another offensive rebound.
Oh,
But
man.
damn, Mulder. I didn't know he had hops like that. Don't get on him, Wiggs. Hard. Got the foul. I'm cool.
Anonymous. Don't tell Benzino I forgot about him. I don't know. Maybe he fell asleep. What's going on here? Where are you, Ben? Oh. God, where's this guy? I should give you guys his phone number and he'll call him up. Just kidding. But Wiggins missed the free throw.
Of course he did. Hey, hit the second.
All right. Here we go. Terrence Ross. Bad pass inside, but Booch is too big. Mulder was there, but he just grabbed it. And Booch, crazy shot. Good.
That's just a good shot.
I feel like Orlando's hitting the 60% close contested shots to them. Hey, down 3 still. Ooh, break.
Oh,
Draymond. Oh my God.
Draymond.
Live ball. Threw it to Ennis. God. Cue the crazy commenters. Trade Draymond. Trade him. Oops, I said I would be kind. Sorry. Takes a while.
Mulder in the corner. Yes, sir.
Yes. We needed that one so bad. Down 2 still. Can we? All right. All right. Boots offensive foul on Draymond, I think.
That's good defense by Draymond. I mean, that's just a great shot.
Yep.
That is not a good slow motion of his face. Looks like a horse.
Here we go.
Draymond.
Attack.
Okay.
Oh, we see double
That's a foul.
Get the foul. That was clever.
I had no clue that Mulder hops like that.
I know, right? Gotta ask him about that. The funny thing is, remember, like maybe the last game, Clay had a dunk that was like, whoa, right? Clay is so arrogant. He's like, oh, I've always had this hops. It's so funny. Vooch over to no. Oubre.
Rebound.
I don't know. I hate when they don't have uniform numbers on the box. Oh, that was Dwayne Bacon. Anyways, Ross wants it. Sure enough, he takes it. Sure enough, he makes it. Over Wiggins. Pretty good defense. They're up 2. You know, this has the danger of like that first San Antonio game when we just kept being down by 4. Steph with the set a nice. Oh, now Draymond's jawing with Ennis.
All right, maybe I'll get him going.
Yeah. Wow, Ennis clocked. And Steph had a offensive tackle type block screen of Vucevic. That was fun to watch. 6'3" on 7 foot, however tall Vooch is. Here comes Steph on the inbound. Wizardry,
Bays,
no.
corner.
Bays,
That's
come on,
it.
Bays. Yes. That's such a boost
That's
for a
so
guy
different than even in the first half, because that's
Oh.
they were missing. That's over and back, right?
Oh, Bays causes
Nice.
them in seconds. That's so comforting for Bays to just come in and hit a 3. Swish.
Imagine how many
Oh.
Steph push shot, bank it.
He went through 3 guys. That was beautiful.
Can't guard him. Can't guard him.
I gotta. That's the 5:21 mark. Oh my god, I gotta put that one down as a potential.
Oh, Fooch.
See if B Payne has terminology for that one. Almost a steal.
How it goes sometimes.
Here's Steph again. Oh, look at that. Oh, behind the back up to Draymond. I am so entertained. Oh. No. Ross
What the
Smith
hell
grab
did that go
thing.
in?
No, it didn't go. He missed it. Optical illusion. Wait, did it go in? I don't know.
Yeah, it went in.
So it's man 1? Yep. Damn it. Wait a minute. That ref went like this on the floor. They're reviewing it. We're challenging it.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a timeout. But Steve never takes
could just
timeouts
be
during a free throw. Fitz said it was a timeout by Kerr, and
It
doesn't
is
take
according
timeouts
to
at a free throw.
ESPN.
A challenge?
No, a timeout.
Strange. Oh, maybe he did call timeout, and they're thinking about should challenge it. I don't know if there's a rule for that.
Also, right now, the stream has it where we're like alternating based on who's talking, rather than just, I don't know if you can do it to where it like just streams where the 2 of us are next to each other. I don't know if it does that.
I can't control that. I don't see an option to do that.
Could you try swiping to the side?
I tried that. There's nothing to swipe. There's no third dot to go to. Touch up my appearance? I never had that. It can't touch up my appearance. Oh, okay. We always want that. I can look better. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I wonder. Let me experiment. What if I added this old iPhone right here? Let's try that. See if that works. That's weird. Oops.
Oh, Jeffrey says settings.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Jeffrey.
Meeting
This
settings.
is iPhone though, Jeffrey. I'm not on desktop. FYI. Okay, meeting settings. Then what?
Spotlight my video when I speak. So do you have it on to show self view?
Yeah.
Oh, then I have no clue. There's a touch up my appearance.
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought I had that on the whole time.
Oh my god, that cat filter lawyer Zoom thing, that was
Wait a minute.
hilarious.
We turned it over again, and it leads
And
to
it
a
leads
3.
to a 3.
We turn it over. I'm mad at that person.
Draymond down the lane and one. Put up the guns.
I'd be mad at.
The turnover was on Steph.
Yeah.
That's actually one of. Oh, Steph's having a turnover problem tonight.
All right, so we have actually 3 users now. Does that work better? Probably not, because I've got it on mute. I have to have it on mute. Otherwise, we'll get feedback. Anyways, we're down to 4 minutes. Yeah, Mulder. Draymond was a dumb foul. I hope it's not bonus.
Oh, it worked, Rich.
Wow.
Oh, Draymond playing
Are you kidding me?
piggyback.
Are they going to the line? Or is it side out?
Side out.
Very good. They don't need to have those fouls, guys. Especially one like that. Way to step up, Ace.
What?
Oh, late call. The fact it was late makes it worse. But where are we? Okay. TikTok. 3 views on TikTok. Come on, TikTok. Do better than that. Jeez. That's one thing I like about Instagram Reels. You get way more views. Of course, we got way more followers or whatever, but Reels isn't supposed to be based on that. Oh, jeez. I just realized I gotta order some dinner because I forgot. Hey, Draymond misses it. Down 4. I am worried about this game. 3:30 left. Feels so much like San Antonio, where we just couldn't break the 4-point deficit. Yay, they missed the 3 finally.
Steph, all the way. Gets blocked.
Darn it.
Interesting. Foul. Come on,
They
Baze.
are in the like that was the one where Draymond jumped on the guy. Oh, you know what?
Actually,
Yes.
that was only Draymond's second foul on the day. So, like, it wasn't a great play, but it.
I'm doing everything wrong here. Horrible.
Steph, back iron, offensive rebound. Bays. No.
Oh,
Come on, guys.
it's getting the standard excuses right now.
No. No. Our ball.
God, Fitz can be just so
Steph.
cute laden
Ew.
sometimes.
You just can't guard them
Yay,
there.
surgical.
Mute him.
Oh boy. Well, I kind of need to know what's going on. Okay. No good. Let's go. Come on, Steph. Oh. No. The Draymond.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good thing you didn't get that reputation call on the hanging on the ref. Because you never know. That's my sort of sideways way of hating on the ref.
What?
Oh, just saying that Draymond probably could have gotten called for the hanging on the rim.
You has
Outlet.
before.
I know, it's just annoying when they call.
And then LeBron would
Oh.
hang there for like hours.
Like 4 guys collapse on the step, and then, oh, okay. That guy pretty good defense,
Steph
but he
back.
stuck you back. Oh, what a dagger. Oh my. That guy
Can't
did
guard the
everything
man.
right. He did
Warriors
everything right.
lead.
Poor guy. That was Bacon, I think it was.
Oh,
What?
Terrence Ross.
Jeez, man. Ties it up. What a
I'm telling
game.
you, he can heat up.
54 seconds to go. Oh, geez, that's a tough shot. So off
What was on
balance
the line, though?
20, 26, 25. Oh, what was on the line? Dang. Okay. They
But
gave him 3,
still.
though. They gave him 3 because it was 80 to 80. Come on, Ross. No, air ball. He wanted a 2-for-1, didn't get it. Mulder grabs the rebound, gives it to Draymond. He was up. I was going to say that was 25 feet away, but I don't know for sure. What a so off balance on that
gravity
one.
of Steph.
Yeah. Tomahawk Draymond. 3.9 seconds. Up 5.
Nope.
Excellent defense, Mulder. On the buzzer beating attempt. No good.
Was that a 3 or was that a 2? Either way, how the hell did he hit it?
They gave him 3 on the scoreboard.
He's 9 of 16.
Wow.
See, and you want to know? Here's the difference. They've cooled down in the second half.
Finally.
They're 9 of 22 from 3.
Yeah.
They've cooled down.
Gotta be able to withstand the heat checks.
Really, this would not be close if we weren't turning the ball over like we are.
Yeah, how many turnovers?
12, which isn't the worst, but it's the
still the live ball.
they've been live ball ones.
Yeah, I remember the boneheaded turnovers. Those are so frustrating. The ones that go directly to the other team. Anything in the chat?
No, not really. Jeffrey's saying that, they say, LeBron does it so that he doesn't land quite the same. And I get that because, I can see how that's true because I think that's a lot of players kind of hang to wait till they do. But I saw once, and it was when they were playing the Warriors. I think it was a Christmas game. He literally like swung on the rim, like pulled himself up and swung. And that's my problem.
He's exempted from all technical fouls for whatever reason. Drives me crazy. Well, in this game, I have been highly entertained by Steph. I will take a quick break if you can hold the fort for me for about 2 to 3 minutes. Check Flex by Polo G. Be right back.
My number. It's amazing just to look at how Steph's gravity affects a game. All right, everybody. Fourth quarter. They did change that Steph 3 to a 2 because it's 84 to 80.
Wow, good eye.
I saw his foot on the line.
Yeah.
I'd rather them get it right. Come on, guys, communicate. You got to rebound that. That's our ball. You can't just make a stupid decision like that.
What happened?
Just 2 guys going for the rebound, and then, it stays with Orlando.
Had a lot.
And Orlando hits a 3. Come on.
It's like this year we're plagued with those.
Okay, Wiggins. Okay. Take it strong downhill. Layup and 1.
Good. Need more of those.
Contact and finish.
Especially now with Steph on the bench.
Misses the free throw.
Hey, man. Again.
Well, he's 3 of 5 from the field, or from the line, which hits his mark. Defense on point, though, there. Hand in the face, forces the tough miss. Ball whipping around. To Wiggins. Notice Oubre's not in to start with the second unit. Baze is. Baze, you gotta finish that.
With some energy. No, way to not foul him.
Come on, get the rebound.
He got another rebound and another
that.
rebound.
Oh, come on.
God. Lucky shot. Goes in for Bacon. Bacon.
Biggs.
Just a bad turnover.
I feel like that was deflected because it was not the
That's
angle
what I thought.
that he threw it at. Come on. Oubre in
That ball game.
for Bays.
So they have Bays instead of Oubre. I guess Bays didn't have a good 2.5 minutes, huh?
Nope. That's tough defense.
Why are they making so many?
Because we've let them stick around. Oh, we got untucked wigs. Pascal.
Oh boy.
Friend.
Short.
That was an interesting thing. Oh, come on. Who the hell? Ennis. What the hell?
Now they're hitting everything again. Erica Spitz saying Orlando's been lucky. Oh God.
It's their second unit. Everybody on their starting unit except for Ennis is negative and plus minus. Ennis is a +9, and then the rest of their bench +14, +19, +18, and +4. I mean,
Our bench is so bad.
I guess the question is, how early do you bring back Steph?
Yep. Age-old question. How much time's left? 8:41.
Also, it's interesting that we haven't
5.
gotten any more Juan because he didn't play. Like, he wasn't scoring a ton, but he didn't play badly.
Yeah. Like you said, kind of a must win. We cannot take another loss like this. This has San Antonio feel all over.
Pascal and Wanamaker, a -22 and a -19. Combined, 1 of 7 shooting.
Ugly. What do we got in the chat, people? I don't want to get into that. Yeah, it's the same what I'm saying. Feels like the first loss to San Antonio. Yep. Fitz must have us on the second screen. 41, we need to. So the question is Steph in there? No.
Nope. And a
Looks
turnover.
like Juan's in there. Almost a turnover by Oubre. It's God, it's ugly.
No.
Oh, now they
It's
change
a
it.
turnover.
Where was he going with that, though? I mean, dribbling into no man's land.
Yeah, Juan is in.
I mean, first timeout,
For
and then we
Pascal.
turn the ball over.
Good. Rebound and run. 2-on-1. There we go. That's how to do it.
Oh, let's check the minutes on Steph, because it's supposed to be 34, 35 max.
He's at
30 already. So he's not coming in until there's like 6 at most.
Yeah.
Remember, the magic number for Steph is 34-35
Yep.
minutes. I do not see Benzino anywhere. Probably
Short.
drowning in his Hennessy.
Ross short.
Okay. We
Wiggins
have the
pushing.
ball. Wiggins
Okay,
down.
use downhill Wiggs. Put it in.
The bench is going
That's what you
something.
got to do, Wiggs, in the second unit. You
Only
got to
down
be
one.
the guy.
Get some good defense here. Oh, it's so tough. Oh, thank God he missed.
Our defense on Vooch has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Wiggins trailing. He's feeling it. Step back.
Crossover.
Ew.
Yes.
Yes, Wiggs.
Yeah.
Woo. Knocked over my water.
You have got to make those, and he did. He crossed up Vooch so bad. Oh my God. On one. Careful.
Nope.
Way to go. Way to go, guys. Let's keep it. Yes.
Deflection.
Oh, God.
Oh, I think Steph's
Juan's mad
coming
at
in.
himself with 7 to go. That means he'll be playing 37
Good
minutes.
job, Wiggs.
37, possibly 38 minutes.
Good job, Wiggs. That's what you got to do.
And then the bench after Wiggins hit the jumper, Mike Brown and Steve were saying, get up and pressure them. Damian wide open on the inbound. Brick that. Back rim. Not so much a brick. Back rim.
Steph gets the steal. Juan finds an open Steph. Extra pass. Splash! Yes. The way you leaned back, your head just disappeared into your virtual background. Yes. Juan, extra pass. That's how you do it. That's realizing that Steph Curry is on your team and is open. Hits him right in rhythm.
Yep.
Thing of beauty.
And did you see? I think
Steph
Juan
pointed right at
celebrated.
him.
Juan was like this already, right after the pass.
One of my favorite plays to go back and watch is the Bogut one, where he starts running like with his finger up, but then he puts it down because he realizes he might be contesting Steph's shot.
Yeah. That's a great memory.
Oh, that was a great play.
We should pull that up. I should look for that and then splice it in with Juan on that play. That would be a great one. See if I can find it. Let's see. Bogut, Curry. March 7th, 2016, Andrew Bogut celebrates. Let's see. What's that one? The only good thing about aggregation is when
Steph is 9 of 16 from 3.
Oh my God, there's a Vine.
Oh my God, when Vine was still a thing.
I know, right?
I loved Vine.
I can't save that Vine, people.
I mean, I never made Vines, but I loved watching Vines.
Both of them are Vines. The first two, one of Bogut doing the celebration, are Vines. Oh my God, come on. Somebody, there's YouTube. Yeah. YouTube's my friend, except for my haters.
I remember he put down, he runs up, puts it down.
Bogut Curry celebration. Are any of my haters watching? Come on, comment. Where's Dave Hahn? This psychopath, Dave Hahn. Picked like 15 Dave Hahn. His name was Dave Hahn, but I blocked him. And he picked like 15 videos to comment back at. 15 different videos. And each one was like YouTube? 2 paragraphs. Yeah. Each one was like 2 paragraphs. Psychopath.
That's called he didn't get hugged by his mommy enough as a child.
Bingo.
What a little hugging would do. It's
City.
gonna be some. Oh, Draymond.
Oh, no. He's had 2 boneheaded fouls, but this one won't hurt us. Hopefully, it's always 2 in the last 2.
Yeah, where are we on time?
What do we got
Steph is
for
just out of his
35, 7 and 5. 9
and his shooting percentages, that's what makes it even more ridiculous. It's like, oh, Juan, yes.
I love you, Juan. I love you, Juan.
Come
and he
on,
finds
that's
Steph
it
again. Oh.
Ah.
Oh, come on, Oubre.
What? Where's the foul?
Yeah, so
look Steph at that wants that one back. Again, another great play on the defensive end by Juan.
Juan is just
with the strip there.
Is that Juan or is that Andre Iguodala? You know what I mean? Jeez, man. That's the most ultimate compliment I can
Andre made one of those plays tonight on the Heat, and it's so interesting watching him because they don't call the foul. That's an offensive foul. Yes.
Our ball. Yo, Juan is playing like Iguodala. I kind of want to ask Steve Kerr about that. What? Holding?
Foul. Okay, good. Yeah.
Better be, man.
Wow. Just energy coming in. And,
Whoa. Like Steph had to go out of bounds and the guy is just all over him. Thank you.
Yes, TikTok is basically the same thing as Vine. Vine was just the first version and was kind of better.
Kinda. But then there's that music element. TikTok.
Yeah, that part. That's what TikTok came out as. Originally, TikTok was all about music.
Yeah. Musically is what it's called. Or bought out. Anyways, Draymond to Wiggins.
Oh,
what a pass by Wiggs.
Yes! Yes!
Juan
Come on, with a gorgeous cut. That is just multiple high IQ plays by Juan in a row. And you see him kind of playing that help, communicating with Wiggins there on the help on Vooch. They both finish the miss, boxes out, gets the rebound, doesn't overpush.
Tremendous help by Wiggins on Vooch. Oh no, Steph. Oh no.
Our ball.
Thank goodness. I wonder if they're going to challenge. Steph is just shaking his head at himself. Try to pass it over the guy. That wasn't going to happen.
Vooch and the Kyrie Irvings. Those look
Did Wiggs get a piece of that? Did he get a piece of that? I mean, wow.
I don't know.
I would love to see a really slow motion replay and then, credit him with a block, maybe. Oh my God.
If he had hit that.
That was so close. I've seen a guy make something like that, but okay, no Kawhi references, but MJ used to do that for 2 points. Just like dribble to a corner with 2 guys chasing him, pivot, rise. But Steph did that from 3-point land. Oh, and another great defense. We got the balls. We're up 6, and our defense really, of course, Steph hitting big shots, but look at that. Dribble ahead. It's going to be off 1. Pretty good defense. That was a really awesome dribble that won't get talked about because it played in eternity anything.
I don't see, at least on ESPN, there's no kind of credit to
Wiggins block.
Travel.
Yeah, cool. Because that was too close to call. You would have to do the replay, tell the scorekeeper all that. I don't think all that
Defense really locking in.
Up 6, 420. Oh my goodness, we need to lock this win up.
Oh, you know he wants it.
Oh, Draymond right back to Steph.
Oh, yeah.
Are those two? They have ESP. My goodness, what a pass back. Steph. Of course,
He has 10
but
threes
lightning
again.
quick release. Oh, I want to see
Steph,
that.
yes.
He's
Perfect.
everywhere.
Read the vision. Draymond, Oubre.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was that again? Steph Gravity. One more
Let's
time.
go.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
My dog is like in the
Warrior
background behind me sleeping, and she's probably like, shut up.
Warrior basketball.
Ooh, Kelly got up on that.
102.91. Yeah. This feels so good. First of all, it's relief. Secondly, wow. Yeah, Steph playing in this illegal defense era over. But it's hard to compare. It really is. I'd rather not compare at all.
I don't like comparing generations. I don't even like comparing positions. Like when people try and say, oh, yes, LeBron's the best. Oh, Steph's the best. I'm like, I just like, it's so hard to compare because look at the difference in body type.
Yeah, but
Like,
the one thing Anonymous was doing is praising Steph. I'll give her that.
oh, like in
Yeah.
her top three. I noticed her top three. Actually, that's a pretty good top three. I agree with a lot of that top three.
Just if Steph had played in the illegal defense era, yada yada yada.
So he would have adapted his game. That's how it goes.
No, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
But it's hard to,
The Warriors are on a 16-0 run.
I don't want to diss Michael Jordan. Anyways, here we go. We're back.
This would have been one of those games.
Damn. Hey, don't stop. Who are these people? I don't look at my Twitter and see James Ennis's name come up or Bacon or whoever that was. That was Bacon. Bacon.
All right, Oubre, I'm all right with you holding off
Hey,
on
right
that
back
one.
to Steph. Oh, bye-bye. Steph says bye-bye, runner. Oh, bounces off. Yeah, and that's where a big man would have came in handy with a lob. And look at Wiggs grab that rebound. Oh, behind the back to avoid Bacon. Juan gives it right back to Wiggs because he's high IQ. And now he hits a three.
Hey! Yes, Juan!
Unsung hero of the game, Juan Toscano.
It was like the benching to start the half. Like, put a new light into him.
Look at him hassle Bacon.
Ennis. Is that Bacon or Ennis?
I think Bacon is 8. Ennis
almost
is 11.
turnover there.
Oh, that's I can't tell if it's 8 or 11.
Who was that? Was that
Oh,
Draymond?
yeah, Draymond. Draymond tipped.
Draymond. They take a foul.
Yeah, that's Ennis, right? I gotta zoom. Forgot to zoom. I'm the one guy on the planet who's content with watching the game in tiny little screen. We are up 11. Oh, thank goodness. And Juan threw it away. Tried to do a scoop alley-oop. Steph won a foul. We forgive you, Juan.
We've gotten no calls this game. I feel like that was a catch my breath foul.
Now you can't. Yeah, I can't make any more mistakes. You know what's going to be crazy is if we end up winning in double digits, it'll be You look at the box score, you go, oh, okay, they were supposed to do that. But I mean, Ennis had a great game. All right,
Nice
Oubre.
job, Oubre. Yes.
Bacon had a great
Hustle
game.
plays
Ross had a
win
great game.
games.
This is one of those kind of like the box score didn't tell you the whole story.
What a hustle play there. Just kept
Ross had
fighting.
no choice but to foul him. Goes to the line. Here we go. 156.
Put it away.
I mean, hopefully Oubre just keeps playing like this. And it'll kind of be a no-brainer at the end, I think,
I think
Kind of
people
need a guy
don't
like
just.
that.
The thing is, people look at the stats and they don't watch the game.
Yeah. Or they remember watching Oubre from a week ago and they don't watch today's game or yesterday's. He got a piece of that inbound too, everywhere. I mean, Oubre is what you want defensively. There's no doubt. The question is the offense and how much you're going to value the offense. So I think, Booch makes a three. Keeps them alive. 10 points. Still going to take them a miracle here, but.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
We got 30 on our team. Look at him spin away like that. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
we missed
trickle
it.
off.
But good Lord, what a series of moves. That was insane. 130 mark. That was.
Steph on Vucevic. Gets the
Oh, no.
rebound and puts it in.
God, that wasn't and one. Thank goodness. Okay, we're up 8. We score here, it should be over. Careful, Oubre. Yep, got rid of it real quick. And won.
Yes.
Yo, Juan.
Lay it up, my friend.
Unsung hero of the day tonight.
He is a plus 15.
Did he not play like Iguodala tonight? Did he not do that? I mean, wow.
He came in the fourth quarter and he was a plus 0. He was just and now he's a plus 15. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block. Also, Draymond, another game in double digits on the assists. And just another
Very, very
great game from
enjoyable.
Steph. Steph really struggled with the turnover bug today, but Steph so far, 38 points, 10 of 19 from 3, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals.
One more steal and he has a nickel thing. 1, 2, 3, because of the turnover.
I still think back to that game against the Celtics, the double OT against the Celtics, where Draymond put up the 5x5.
Yeah, when you do a 5x5, one of them blocks, right? That's pretty. You get 5 blocks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just looked at
Wiggins was super close to putting up one of them earlier this season. That game where he kept blocking everything, he was close. But I mean, Draymond is the perfect guy that would do it.
Yay!
And that's
dude. Try Draymond. To go on Draymond and brick it, milk it. Okay, Juan. Oh, all right. Doesn't matter. We got this one. All right, take us home, Rebecca. What do we got? Are we playing your Heat coming up? No boy.
Oh, don't give up the A.
We got the Nets. My bad, guys. We got the
Not
Nets
next.
on Saturday.
No, but you do have the Heat next week.
Yeah, at the Heat. Yeah, at the Heat.
No.
Yeah, we got the Nets coming up.
At home.
At home, and then at the Heat.
Because if it was at the Heat, I'd be going.
That. Well, they are going to the Heat, aren't they? Let me see.
No.
You look ahead a week and a half. Oh.
It's
Orlando. Sorry. Orlando, Charlotte back to back away.
Which is weird because usually they do come. Damn it.
Those fouled Wiggins, but they didn't call it. Whatever. We're up 7. Draymond got mad at Wiggins for that. I guess I gotta pay attention here. I thought we had it in the bag, but they hit a 3 here, which they do. Jesus, criminy.
All right.
That is 2 or a 3, though.
Steph. He was fouled. Thank you.
That helps us
And
for
he
them to
hits
call
in the
that.
fashion wall and he throws up.
Amazing.
This dude. You know what? I'm okay. Foul him. Let him put up 40 on you guys.
Okay.
Also,
up 4,
loving the mixed match
12.3.
shoes.
Yeah.
Look at those numbers. That's just insane. And he missed a few that, you know, he
41.
wishes he had back.
10 for 19 on 3. That is just, who does that? Like 19, I mean, other than Clay. Yeah. On the 19 threes. You know, remember how LeBron was like, kidding me? Like, that's the one thing LeBron got right. Like, 19 threes in a game. Wow. And to make 10 of them. Wow. Just wow. Hey, Mike Mulder, 3 for 5. Oh, yeah. I'm still behind on highlights. I don't even know. I'll just give up on that.
On highlights?
So, yeah, I am behind on highlights. Like, I know you're posting them, I'm just not getting to the TikTok. Oh, well.
There's a post.
I will use the win as my adrenaline.
By Drew Schiller pointed out that there's that Oubre one where he like went to the floor, forcing like that turnover of like Kerr actually getting out of his chair and really happy about it, like jumping up.
Now that we have this in the bag, we have Brooklyn coming up. And one cool thing that was said in the pregame, which I didn't do a video for yet, I'll have it up tomorrow, is we're going to do a video for KD in 2 nights. And then next season, we will do the whole shebang with the crowd. So just because we don't have the crowd this year doesn't mean we won't do it. We will do it next year. Because he deserves, 20,000 people on their feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, and if you guys
had he not gotten injured, I mean, his 3 years here, we would have won 3 championships. Oh,
did
Steph
that?
Just throw that in?
Did you see that? He just flipped it. He flipped it. Oh, he can't miss tonight. Oh my God. That was insane. You got to check and see if anybody posts that as a highlight. Oh my God, we need that one.
I rewatched Draymond. I rewatched the Steph dapping up Mo Bamba, got his UA buddy.
Yeah.
I rewatched that one with Juan's celebration. That was like a full blown celebration. That wasn't. Did you rewatch it?
No. What do you mean? Like he just went and
he like did the full who was it used to do that celebration? I think was it J.R. Smith? They used to bring out like that guitar kind of like one.
Okay.
I'm gonna post it.
Somebody in our Discord was looking for the time when the Hamptons 5 met up, and I got to reread the article from Tim Kawakami that day. And it with the Nets coming into town, go read that. Kevin Durant coming. That's such a great article. Just such a great, what do they call it? I got what they call that when they interview everybody in the oral history.
That was
Oral
just
history.
a wild summer for me.
Yeah.
Because I remember being so devastated after that loss. And
Yeah.
then I wake up on July 4th and my phone had just blown up.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I went with my family on a cruise, which by the way, I concluded I don't want to go on any more cruises again in my life. I just don't like cruises.
I'm not a big fan. I get seasick.
Yeah, there's that, but there's also those times, those hours when you have like it's so boring. But anyway, we went to the British Islands, UK, Ireland, Scotland, and I happened to be on the little boat that departs the big cruise ship to go to Loch Ness. So we were on the way to the city next to Loch Ness to take the bus all the way to Loch Ness. And just sitting there, 1G, I had my T-Mobile, iPhone 6, just 1G, and just refresh Twitter, and boom, it happened. And I was on a boat near Loch Ness.
Oh, here, I'm going to pipe in the Steph post-game audio.
All right.
This is the longest run of your career. It's pretty awesome.
It is. I mean, a lot of confidence, obviously, getting in my spots. Got setting great screens. We're getting better at ball movement collectively, and obviously it's great that shots are falling. It's weird. I'm not even thinking about it, just letting it fly, and that's a good feeling.
Your flow is crazy right now. Is there a way to work on your creativity? Like, how do you work on just being able to react to things the way you do? Like the shot last game where you change your mind in midair and throw up a flip shot. Is there a way to work it? Or is that all innate where you just say, I'm going to work on everything and just let my mind go?
It's both. I mean, you guys kind of know how hard I work in the off season and stuff that I try in terms of shooting on the ball, off the ball, all type of shots all over the floor. Most of the stuff, besides the one behind it, most of the stuff I've tried before in some way, shape, or form. So just a lot of time in the gym, and the instincts do come out at the end of the day.
Just so you know, also, they did post that after the buzzer shot.
This would have been an
Really? Did you quote tweet that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Leading the way, but Oubre, Wiggins, you had a couple steals there.
So amazing.
And you got to find ways in the NBA to win a number of different type of ways.
So I was talking to Juan in the last possession. Like, these are the type of games that can kind of creep up on you. A team that is down a bunch of guys. They have nothing to lose. And we have yet to find, a winning streak and momentum throughout the season. And this is one you can't let slip away. And like you said, those guys, the start of the fourth quarter, made it a point to just let our defense, do the talking.
I just saw a tweet that is somewhat controversial.
They did, and then
a journalist is comparing Juan Toscano to Eric Pascal, who's better to have in the second unit, blah, blah, blah. But don't you see Juan looks like a guy that could, like Iguodala, potentially go with the Steph lineup type, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited about.
I mean, he was extremely versatile, and even in the moments that he was fully even when he was switched onto Vucevic, he fully held his own. Like, he contested the shots, he made him miss, and that's kind of what you'll live with. Meanwhile, apparently Carmelo is going off in the fourth quarter in Portland, Philly. So he has 15 in the fourth. What?
StubHub fan.
Oh.
Absolutely.
My question is, what was the team's greatest strength tonight?
Our resiliency, especially in that fourth quarter, like we kind of talked about it. The defense is key in a night like tonight, where offensively it was kind of hit or miss, but we imposed our will in that fourth quarter. Got out in transition, made them run, made them defend us in open space, and that's how you put a nice run together to close it out. So that unit that started the fourth quarter did an amazing job, and it was a hard-fought win. Get it any way that you can in the league. So appreciate the question.
Hey, Steph, thanks for stopping.
You're awesome.
Lisa, thank you for the question. And
Steph is such like a class act. Like
Yeah.
he thinks through every question. Like even one that could be such a simple
15
answer.
seconds. Okay.
He gives full thought to. So great game. Hopefully we can hold our own against Brooklyn this week. Otherwise, at least shout out to KD. But we'll be back with you. I don't know, however many days it is soon.
All right. Thanks, everybody. See you in 45 hours.